Hello and welcome to my blog. I'm really excited to have you here. Today we're gonna start up with Anthos Sandbox. I want to show you this awesome tool which allows you to develop and preview your application inside Google Cloud Shell without having to install Scaffold, Cloud Code on your own laptop. We'll start with this tool. I'll show you how to provision a simple example application and then how Anthos Sandbox will be watching the changes you make to the source code, and it will directly push your application into Minikube running on Cloud Shell. So as you see, this is quite a useful tool. Let's start with it. Let's go to the console and see how it works. Really excited to have you here. Let's do it. Okay guys, so let's start. As we look on the picture, we have Google Cloud Shell, and that's where Anthos Developer Sandbox will be residing. We'll have our Python application, very simple one, just saying hello. It's going to be containerized using Docker, and we're gonna run it on Cloud Run emulator, which is actually using Minikube installed in your Cloud Shell, which is pretty handy. Yeah. So we go to anthos/sandbox.dev. We are gonna start it up. As we see in the background, the Cloud Shell is starting. We confirm that we will be using the repo indicated. So yes, let's click on confirm. And now it's going to take a couple of minutes actually to get everything provisioned. You can go through the tips in the meantime or have a small coffee. And we'll be back in a couple of seconds. I'll just speed up the recording. So see you in a bit.
A few moments later.
Okay, great. So we see some of the things have been already provisioned, and we will show. We'll see our workspace in just a couple of seconds. We see that there's already something residing in our workspace, but we want to create a new application. So let's click that. We will click on Cloud Run application, and let's choose the Python Flask application on Cloud Run. And we just choose our workspace, and the repository will be cloned for us in a couple of seconds. The editor is being initialized. So as we see, our workspace is now filled with some files. Let's have a look at the Docker file. So we're simply using Python 9.9. We're creating the work directory. We have the file with our requirements for the Python applications. We install all the requirements. We copy the application and just run the application. Okay, application is pretty simple. It's just to display a message to you. So we see that the message that will be displayed is just it's running. And if we go to the templates, we can see the index.html where this message will be displayed to the end user. There are obviously some more things into it to make it more colorful that Google provided for us. But that's basically what we want to see is this message that we have seen. So now let's run our application on Cloud Run emulator. We will be asked how we want to run our application just in a second. So we should see the menu. Okay, all the dependencies are being verified. So we see now we can say what will be the name of the service that we want to run, and most important is that we want to actually watch our source code to rebuild the container whenever we do changes. Okay, cool. So we confirm that, and now we're gonna see that Anthos Sandbox is starting Minikube. This Minikube is running inside the Cloud Shell. So again, it's gonna take couple of seconds.
A few moments later.
Okay, and we see that Minikube has already started the application, the container has been built, and we actually got a link to connect to our application. So as usual with Cloud Shell, we can do the preview. We go to the preview and we should already see that application is running. Awesome. So we got our first application running inside Anthos Sandbox. Now let's have a look at the code again and see if we can actually make some changes and if Anthos Sandbox is gonna pick it up. So again, let's go to the application. Let's find the message and change it to something different. So let's welcome everyone on YouTube. So let's say hello YouTube. Now we're gonna save that, and we will see in a second that the changes have been picked up. Yes, Anthos Sandbox has picked it up. Actually, this is most probably scaffold running in the backend. We can even see that in launch.json that there is a configuration that's saying that all the changes should be watched and automatic rebuild should be done. Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's refresh. And awesome, there we go. We changed the application. Okay guys, so we got our Anthos Sandbox running in a couple of minutes. This is quite cool. It's watching all the changes we're doing to the source code and previewing it directly in the Cloud Shell, which I really like. If you like this episode, please hit subscribe and see you in the next one. Stay cool. Bye guys.